was 7 senses. I know 5 of them. Can you tell me how to do that, please?
Yes. So hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, touch, and then vestibular system, your sense of movement, your sense of where your head is in space, and your sense of proprioception, all the information that your joints and your muscles are giving you about, am I still, am I moving, what does gravity feel like, am I underneath something, am I pushing hard, and there's a lot of children we talk about having difficulties grading the amount of force they use in their environment. So there'll be a child that'll run into a room and slam open the door and then give somebody a high five like this, and they're playing games really hard and they're not realizing how much force they really need to exert on their environment. Everything seems very intense to them that way. And then there are other kids that they can't stand in the line. They have to be at the front of the line or the back of the line because brushing up against someone feels so threatening to them that they smack them or they shut down and cry or something else happens. So these are some of the kind of sensory dysfunctional kids that we see, a lot of whom have autistic spectrum disorders.
Thank you.
Sure.
So Rebekah, when you say they graduate from OT, what does that mean? They go on to what?
They go on to just doing what they've been working on doing at home. So there are kids that, they've come for a year, they've really gotten more coordinated, they've really built up their self-esteem, their handwriting is looking good, they're on par with everyone else in their class, and they're not falling behind everybody else. And then you want to kind of push them out of the nest and see if they can continue on that way in the world, and often they do.
So you said that the geek syndrome, that's not autism?
It can be.
It can be?
It can be. What's happening is, well, there's also this whole autism rights movement that's taking place now where people with autism are saying, maybe I'm just a little bit different and maybe I don't interpret neural information the same way everyone else does. I'm not a neurotypical. That doesn't mean that I should be labeled as autistic or that the characteristics that make me who I am should be different. So there's this kind of swing in the population too, and then some people, especially when they have a child who's diagnosed with autism, will say, wow, I think, when I was 5, I was like that too. I've heard that from a lot of parents. And you think, oh, well, maybe you